Good morning, everybody. Hello. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. I'm a little bit early. Hey, seagulls. The chicken's been dusting behind the TV, behind all the furniture. She has been in since I moved the furniture around, but for some reason she didn't notice it. This morning she's noticed it. So everything's different. So I have to cram myself behind all the furniture. So of course she came out full of dust. So she's cleaning herself a lot now. It's very helpful. Cleaning behind the furniture for me. Hey, Stephanie. How is everyone today? You're good? So behind me, you've got a demonstration of cat cleaning. Oh. Let's get some cards out, shall we? So I'm getting cards out for the collective, as usual. I had such a great morning yesterday morning. Great day, in fact. Did readings all afternoon, private readings all afternoon, but oh, so nice having my mornings off. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to get cards out for the collective, and if you want a mini read, hey Melissa, if you want a mini read, just check out that pinned comment in the live chat there. It tells you it's by donation, super chat, super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there as well. And if you've got a question for your higher self, just put a capital Q at the start of your comment after you've donated, and give me a question. Give it to me. What have I got here? That's not a donation, that's a purchase. Oh, so let's do this. You've had an annoying last few days, have you? Hey, Elizabeth. What's been going on, Seals? Well, they closed the pool down, so we can't use that, so I can't go swimming by myself. But my trainer, my Muay Thai trainer, contacted me last night saying, we can open again, but only one-on-one. So tell me what time you want to come tomorrow, and I'll train you. So I can't go swimming by myself, but I can go and train with him, which is great. So looking forward to that. I think I'll go at 4 o'clock this afternoon. He will prioritise me. He'll put me first. So sweet of him. That's exciting. Get back to normal again, but I do need my massage because my neck is terrible. It was good yesterday because as I was walking slowly down the beach, I was massaging my neck and my jawbone, getting rid of the tension and stuff. Nothing gelling. Well, that is annoying. I'm having a good time. And then I went, in the afternoon, I went to go see my friend, and he's, because I needed to get some eggs, and he lives near the egg shop. And he said, come and have a look at my kittens. So his feral cat has given birth to 3 kittens in his shop that's not being used at the moment. So I looked through the window, she hissed at me, she's feral. So he's like, do you want them? No, I can't have them. So I got in touch with the animal clinic here saying she's feral, she's extremely feral. But I'm worried about these kittens because they're going to be feral too if they're left much longer. They look about 5 or 6 weeks, I think, to me. So they're going to try and catch her and give her the chop. Take care of those kittens. Hopefully they can be deferral. Do you know what I mean? So they're not scared of people. Excuse me. Morning, Maddie. Yeah. I love kittens, but she's not delightful. She's not this. That feral cat is not delightful, not like the chicken cat. She's lovely. And she got like twigs in her hair, this lady. She looks a little bit unkempt, doesn't she? But she's delightful, nonetheless. Doesn't matter if she's messy. Or good hair today. Got up early this morning and washed it so I could cool down after the whole shower and hair dry experience. Hey, Christine. Hello, Amanda. What have we got here? I've got money. Yay. Thank you, Elizabeth. And thank you, Stephanie. Let's answer your questions. Find you first. High self-guidance for Stephanie first. Oh, Elizabeth. No, I'll do Elizabeth first because you didn't put a Q, so I'll find it difficult to find that one again. Hold out for the money, Seedles. Hey, Mystic Visions. Elizabeth, did you meet your husband yet? Did you? Let's find out. Yes! Oh, you did. It may not be who you think it is, though. Hang on. Let's get some guidance from your higher self on this. Why? Be with nature and overwhelming. Trying to make something happen. Morning, Connie. Hang on, let's get more. Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as I pulled that green crystal out, I heard it might not be who you think it is, though. Might be someone from your past. Accept what is in communication coming. Yeah, okay. So overwhelming, be with nature. You're trying to make something happen. Yes, you have met your future husband, but there's something going on right now, isn't there? And if you try and push it ahead, you're not going to be able to do it. Do you know why? Because it's not yours to push ahead. They've got something to do. And yeah, we can't force situations. Even like with the law of attraction stuff, it says, no, if you sort yourself out, it'll just happen. Well, not when there's other people involved. They've got to do their part too. So, you know, it's like women trying to fix men's problems. We can't do it. There's nothing we can do to do that. Let's let the chicken cat out. So communication is coming from them. But at the moment, you need to accept it. Accept that it's not yours to fix or not yours to take action on. That's what it is. Not your turn to take action. And Stephanie. High self-guidance for Stephanie. So thanks for your donations. Stephanie, make love and freedom. That's about doing what you love. You're free to do what you love in any way that you want to. This is saying, like, pursue what it is that you want to do, because you are free to do that. I'm just getting a little bit of a sense of entitlement about this. Like, you know, some people won't let themselves do what they love because no one will pay them to do it. That kind of thing. I'm not getting a big sense of that, though. But maybe there's a sense of you holding back from doing what you love for that reason. Because maybe you can't see the way it's going to pay. Tell you what, in that new moon, I did a lot of new moon readings, private ones yesterday afternoon. And this message came up for a lot of people. Women. Let's call them women, shall we? Because they are. Of making sure that you get paid for what you do. But Stephanie, yours is kind of the opposite way around, saying just do it first. It's like doing my video readings. Didn't get paid for it at first, but now I do. I knew it would pay in the end, though, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do it. Mimi, did I receive your donation? I've not got an email through. I don't think I did. Oh, you mean last time? You sent me your money request. You asked me for money. You didn't send a donation. I got a money request from you. I cancelled it. I'm not paying you. I'm doing a reading for you. Thanks, everyone, for clicking like on this video, by the way. So, Stephanie, you're free to do what it is that you love, but I've got a feeling that you might have to start doing it before. Start doing it, like, in faith that it will lead to something. Allow yourself to do it and be gentle with yourself too, so don't push yourself. Okay, so it's not a sense of entitlement then, it's a sense of you expecting a lot out of yourself. You know, to try and make it pay fast or something like that. Does that make sense to you? Is there something that you want to do? Yeah, just make sure you click the right button, Mimi. I think there's buttons. I don't know how it works. It's different. I think it's different on every different device, isn't it? And you click it, and it says send money or receive money or something like that. Request money. It says send money or request money. I click the send one. So we've got a delight today. Something's delighting us, but it really standing out to me that she's a bit disheveled here. So I think no matter what, no matter what state we're in, we always deserve love and we always deserve delight and we always deserve joy, right? We can look a bit shabby and we can be in a bit of a mess in our heads and we can just be whatever the hell we want to be and deserve abundance and deserve love at the same time, you know. Oh, you want to start healing and reading cards? Yeah, just start doing it. Exciting, Stephanie. Delightful. She's still delightful, even with twigs sticking out of her hair. I've never got that from that card before, but I like it. Something's up with my voice. All of a sudden, I think it's the coffee. Okay, let's get some more out for the collective. Welcome to all newcomers. We've got a Facebook group, by the way, for everyone to stay in touch with each other. We do a bit of card reading in there as well, or people do their own cards and share it in there. You might like to try that, Stephanie. Are you in the group? It's called Psychic Cafe, no muggles allowed. Everyone's welcome to join if you like. Got Stranded here, 44. Stranded. I'm not stranded. Although my phone's not doing so well. It's hard when people's livelihoods are taken away from them. Again, he's not doing very well at all. He wasn't even dressed. Hey, depressed. Wasn't even dressed. He said he's just been waiting for the sun to go down, and then waiting for it to come back up again. He's got nothing to do. You don't have Facebook. You like my beach photos? Oh, it was so nice yesterday at the beach. It was so tranquil while you saw it. Did you see the little video that I took by mistake? It was just like that, just like every now and then a little, not even a wave, just a little that. Oh, it was so still and beautiful. I spent about an hour and a half on the beach, just walking really slowly on the beach. It was just so beautiful. So beautiful yesterday. I'm loving it. And it's nice to share all those photos too. I remember like a year ago when I used to go down the beach before I did Psychic Cafe, when it was an hour later than I do it now. And I used to do like photo shoots, but I would always come back a sweaty mess and then be rushing to do this. So nice. And you'll need to see that as well, everyone in lockdown and stuff. You need to, I know it makes some people jealous, but it's just nice, isn't it? It's nice to see it with that. There's something about being at the beach for me, the blues and the greens and everything. It calms my eyes. And pictures can do that too, right? Got Stranded here. Misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. Oh, there's a lot of fear that came up in the energy update today. Like stood on the threshold like cats waiting to go out. Not sure whether they want to go out, come back in like that ginger cat does. Chicken doesn't. She lets me know when she wants to go out. She's made a decision already, but what's his name? He does that on the threshold, not sure whether he wants to go out or not. That's the energies we've got today, not sure. There might be an opportunity comes up today, but fear might hold you back. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. He needs an anchor. He needs something to bring him back down to earth, like my beach walks. Yeah. The card asks, how did the ship get there? It's such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance or we're so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on a ship. The only difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is the successful people have failed more times than the unsuccessful people. Everyone has to go through it. There's no instant successes. I've said it a million times, and I'll keep on saying it because there's so many people out there. Because it sells. It sells the stuff when they pretend that there's shortcuts and stuff. Thanks for your donations, guys. Mary Ellen, my position was eliminated yesterday. Oh no, I was hoping to get guidance for your next chapter. Beach doesn't have a salty air anymore. No, it only does when it's like windy and the waves are crashy. I don't know. I live on a small island, so it's always the same, I guess. But we don't have surf here, so it's certainly not the same. Like when I lived in Australia, surf beaches near the beach, it's hard cleaning the house because everything gets a layer of dust, but salty sea air dust as well. It makes it sticky and it's horrible. Horrible to clean off. The dark side of living near a beach. Hi, Mr. Bowers. Okay, sidetracked. Mary Ellen. Okay, don't worry about it because you're going to be safe. I feel like you're being given some time for you. You're given some you time first. So don't be rushing into your next thing yet. Take some time for yourself. The universe, your higher self is going to keep you safe during that time. So you're being given a break, first of all. Don't let that stress you out. So just be aware of that so you're not like, oh my God, why am I not getting another job? And you need to take that break because you need to shift in your mindset. Communicating freedom. So you need to shift your mindset so that you have more freedom. So what was it about the job that tied you down a little bit too much? Was it hours or was it the location? Was there something about it where you'd really like more freedom than that? Maybe you'd like a job where you can work from home, or maybe you'd like a job where you've got more flexible hours or something like that. There's something like that you need to shift your mindset so that you don't end up in the same kind of thing with your freedom curtailed. That's not really ideal for you. So you're going to be given a break first so that you can change your mindset to give you a freedom. And then when you realize, when you get to that point where you're like, well, yeah, I'm glad that ended because, I've been thinking for a while that I wanted more flexible working hours and I wanted more time for myself, or I wanted to work from home, whatever it is. When you get to that point, that's when some communication will come in. That's when you will hear about something. Maybe you'll be chatting with your friends saying, I'd really like something where I can do my own thing and be a consultant or something like that. And then someone will say something to you that will lead you down that new path. So when will it begin? I guess when you allow yourself that time first. The downtime to get that clarity. That's what I'm doing now on the beaches in the mornings when I'm not doing this. So good. For the same reason, to give myself that clarity. And it's de-stressing me so much. I didn't realize I was so stressed. I had no idea. I knew that I wasn't taking much time for myself. But I hadn't realized it was stressing me. Marie, some general direction, please. I feel all over the show. All over the show. Is that an English expression? I'm all over the show. Okay, general direction. Oh, this is complicated, Mary. Yes, no wonder you feel all over the show. Look at this. Wake up and surrender. They're two opposing forces. Wake up to something, but let it go. Wake up to something, but let it go. This is really annoying. When this happens to me and my higher self gives me this. So it'll this kind of an energy is when your higher self goes, pursue this, and then so you do, and then nothing comes of it, and you're like, huh? And then you get the guidance to let it go, and you're like, okay, I'll let it go. And then you get the guidance, pursue this, and it's the same thing, and you're like, huh? And it seems to be just like push, pull, and it's confusing. But there's a reason behind it. What is it? I'm seeing a ladder. I'm seeing each time you go for it and then surrender, you're moving up that ladder. So it's like the carrots thing, you know, when we're given a carrot to raise our vibration. Each step you take toward it, even though it doesn't seem to get you there, it moves you up toward it. Yeah. You're headed in the right direction. You are, but it's internal at the moment, and it's annoying. I know that energy is really annoying. You pulled one way and then the other way, the opposite direction, one way and then the opposite direction. Think of it like, you know, when you're going up a steep hill and you can't go straight and you have to go at a slight angle. There's a few hills like that if you're walking up them here. They're just way too steep to go straight. You start sliding backwards. So you have to go like this. It's like that. You're like, I'm just going left and right and left and right. I'm not getting anywhere, but you are. You're getting up the hill. So try and think of it like that. And be grateful for it if you can. You've chosen the changes that you want, and your higher self is getting you there, but it's a steep hill to get there. So you're having to go left and right and left and right and left and right to get there. That's why it feels like you haven't got a direction. That's why it feels like you're all over the place. Because your guidance is just like, go this way, no, go that way, no, go this way, no, go that way. It's like your higher self has got bipolar or something like that, but it knows what it's doing. It's like when I was getting all of that guidance like last year about my the carrot. Right, so like I was pulling out cards and it was all like, yeah, they're your person kind of thing. And then I would like go train with him and it's like, nah, it's not happening. So let it go. And then my guidance would be about him again. It's like it just doesn't make sense. You got it. Hey Shonda. Hi Marie. Mimi. I haven't got one through from you yet. Or I haven't got the email for it anyway. I'll wait for that to come through because sometimes PayPal's slow. Did you get an email about it? Yeah, everything rusts. And you know what else, Christine? The sea, salty air, it breaks flat screen TVs because like everyone would complain about it. They'd get themselves a big fancy flat screen TV and it wouldn't last very long when you live on the beach. It's like first world problems, right? But it is really annoying when you do it, and it's like, oh yeah, it must be so annoying living on the beach. Tell you, there's always challenges, gifts and challenges with everything. With everything. But some challenges are kind of nicer to have than others, right? Like that one. Yeah, everything gets rusty. Oh, it just kills bicycles. You see people here doing it. Renting a bike. Don't want to do it. Yeah, people do it to their own bikes too because they're stupid. But going on the beach with it and then riding through the water, it's like, oh, sure way to kill your bike. That's going to rust so fast. And then waterfalls. You wrote out your new moon intentions, did you? Good job. I didn't. I'm lazy. Mr. Baz, you're emotional. You told yourself to shut up. Don't do that. Self-love. Ah, she's concerned. So she picks up on your energy. Don't use that as a kind of a tactic there. Self-love all the way. You invited her and your son to be you. Oh no. Is that I don't know. That might be a good thing. Oh yeah. Wonder Woman here. Oh yeah. Expression. Express yourself. Camera's doing that thing again. It's dancing. Dancing with Oya. Ah, trippy. You're going to plant your intentionalness in your garden. See what it grows. Oh yeah. What's she saying? Goddess of the storms and winds. Oh god, the Tower card was out in the energy update today as well. Watch out. Goddess of storms and winds, Oya is urging you to use your own powerful wind to lift up your voice. Speak now and speak up. Ground yourself first though, before you go off at them. Even though she's a mess, she still deserves love and abundance and everything. So we might be feeling like hot messes today. Tomorrow, for some of you. You rode your Treadley, what's that? From Ballina to Lennox Harbour on the beach. Oh, nice. Oh, I miss that area, I do. You know what I used to do, Christine? You know the tea tree lake in Lennox? By the camping grounds there, at the end of the road. I used to swim the length of it and back. I used to pretend I was a crocodile. You bank. I love Lennox. Ballina. Got balance again. Balance, balance, balance. You know, it's like that anchor, finding our anchor. I found my anchor going on those beach walks in the morning. Oh, wow. I'm so glad that I had that neck problem to stop me running, because it's just not the same running on the beach. It's too fast. I need to slow right down. It's just, yeah, that's my anchor now, is my beach walking every other day. What's your balance? What balances you? What anchors you? She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands the dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression. Sorry about the camera, it's wanting to dance with this kitty here. Togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Varro help you to see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. Mr. Bowers is a hot mess. You felt that way all day, Tammy. Ah. We might not get it perfect today, is what I'm thinking here. We might mess up, but it's okay. We still deserve, still worthy. I love the lake too, and the lake has got that source in it. Toward the car park. If you go in at the end, you know where the barbecues are, and then toward the right, probably about 10 meters into it, and then toward the right, toward the car park, that's where the source of the water is. And it's freaky when you swim over the top of it because it's cold water coming up from underneath it. Freaked me right out the first time I swam over the top of it. Like I was getting attacked by something underwater. She just did. She just responded, Mr. Bowers. Woo. Live. Things going on live in cafe. I'm going to be doing some recording of videos today. I'm going to be doing next week's for each star sign. I probably won't get all 12 done today. We'll see. It's a lot. 12 videos is a lot to do in a day. But I'm looking forward to my beach walk tomorrow. It's so nice. What excuses am I making right now? Yeah, put some photos up. I miss it. I used to go there for Christmas. I used to go there with my kids all the time. They loved it. Beautiful. What excuses am I making right now? Again, it's back to that energy of being by the door like a cat. Do you want to go out? I'm not sure. Just keep the door open for me. Just keep that opportunity open for me because I'm a bit scared. No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. I said that in the energy update. We never feel fully ready. The time is now. No more waiting. There'll never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Even if you don't feel ready. You like having cafe only 3 days? Me too. Oh, it does me so much good. It does me so much good. You took some of your grandkids there too. Yeah, the tea tree. Does everyone know why tea tree is called tea tree? It's because those tea trees grow around the edges of the lakes, and when they drop the leaves in the lakes, it turns the lake into like tea. It looks like tea. It's all brown, and yeah, they're very healing waters. I love swimming in them. I used to swim in the one in Suffolk Park as well. It's just off the beach there. I don't think there's any road access to it, but you can get to it off the beach. So beautiful. Oh, should be there, Mimi. I haven't got it through. What excuses am I making right now? I will check PayPal for you because it might be in there and they just haven't sent me any name in the email yet. Excuse me while I look at PayPal. And then we'll get some tarot cards out. Yeah, I've got it. It just hasn't sent me an email. Thank you, Mimi. It's in there. Why didn't it send me an email? You got a question, Mimi? So yeah, tea tree water. It's good. I'll be shuffling while Mimi's coming up with a question. We've got Serenity on the bottom of the deck there. It's reminded me of that anchor message. Anchor ourselves. What can we do to balance ourselves? Anchor ourselves. Sometimes to anchor ourselves means have something that you can rely on, something in your mind to rely on that anchors you back to the good times or something like that, or that anchors you back to your clarity. Something to reset ourselves. It can be anything. It can be like gardening, or it can be baking cakes. It can be going for a walk on the beach. But it can also be like remembering a good time, like something to anchor you. People sometimes use anchors like if you realize that your mind is like wandering to something negative, like was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday on my walk on the beach. I think it was the other day. Suddenly realized that I was making up stupid things in my head. Like, oh, imagine if I said that to that person and then they had a negative response to it. You know, when our minds do that, and I caught myself doing it, and I'm like, stop that. That's a kind of an anchor thing. When you break a pattern, you anchor yourself back into the now. Hey, Shauna. Sure, Shauna. Shauna, if you read that pinned comment, it tells you how to get a mini read from me. If you've donated by PayPal, they're taking ages to send me emails, so I'll get to you. Seedles, your 12-year-old nephew is coming to visit next month. Hey. Oh, that's so much fun. And that's such a beautiful age as well. It's just before they get really horrible. Will she actually come? Thanks for your donation, Mr. Bowers. Will she actually come? No. No, why not? Why not? Okay, Shauna, yeah, it's just been slow to send emails. It wasn't before. At the start of the show, it was sending me them right away, but I still don't have Mimi's through yet, the email from it. I'll check. Don't worry, I got you. No, she'll be preparing to move away. She'll just be busy. That's what I was thinking. She's going to have something to do. You know what I was thinking? When I was putting that bag back, I was thinking, how the card's going to let me know that, you know, she's got something to do. Like there aren't cards in there that like busy or something like that, but here it is, preparing to move away. So yeah, she's going to have something to do. She's not going to come. You, however, Mr. Bowers, right, I'm limitless. So open up more to the good things. Right, I'm limitless. This is. Do you journal, Mr. Bowers? Maybe you need to journal. You could write things like, I can have whatever I want. It's totally up to me. The world is at my fingertips. There's no end of good that can come to me. You know, like positive affirmations like that. There's also people like Jason Stevenson on YouTube. Jason Stevenson, I think that's his name. That make like affirmation videos, soundtracks, sleep ones. You can sleep and just listen to it, have it on in the background, and with that kind of thing in it, it's going to help you to break free of a certain energy that you're in, like fixed and locked and putting yourself in a box that you don't need to be in. You've got so much more available to you, but until you expand your energy to the possibilities, tell you what, a really good book, if you like reading books or listening to books, is Dane Here. You do affirmations, yeah. Dane Here. Oh God, this doesn't work anymore. I need a new iPad. You need to bring an iPad mini out. It's not working. Stick it in the bin. I've had it for a very long time, that old thing. Let me find him. Dane, Dr. Dane here he is. Dane here, I think it's called Magic or something like that. Hang on. It's an excellent book for exactly what I've just been saying. Magic, you are it, be it. There you go. Magic, you are it, be it. It's a very good book. Dr. Dane here, H-E-E-R, Dane, D-A-I-N, H-E-E-R, drdanehere.com, drdanehere.com. Books, let me find out, just make sure. I'm not a big fan of the whole organisation that he's in and everything. There's an element of it that is really not my can't speak, can't get my thoughts out. My higher self, my guidance says no, there's something really about it. But that book is extremely good. Being You, Changing the World. I think I've read that one too, but they're not. That's it. Magic, You Are It, Be It. It's got dandelions on the front of it. It's an excellent book for that kind of thing. Let's just check my PayPal. Shauna, yes, I did get it. See, there it is. Thank you. You're welcome. Mimi, I got your donation. Can I have a question for you, from you? You're welcome, Mr. Bowers. So, Maria, high self-guidance for you. And Shauna, don't want to forget you. I'll do Maria first, and then I'll get to you, Shauna. I am that communication coming. Oh, was your last reading about this? I got a bit of a deja vu then. I am that. You're telling yourself you are who you were before when you're not that anymore. Why have I got so much deja vu about this? I feel like I've told you this before, but not. Okay. You know when we did something in the past and we think that that's who we are, but we're not that anymore because we learn from it and we don't do it anymore. But we haven't set ourselves free. We still feel guilty about it, so we still think that we're our teenage self or whatever, the one that stole those things that time. You know what I mean? It's something like that. You're thinking that you are it, but you're not it anymore. Hey, Sandy, you're not it anymore. So you might be surprised at what comes in to show you that you've changed completely because you're still telling yourself the story that you are your past person. You're stronger than you think. That's what it's about, okay? You're stronger than you think. So, yeah, you're still thinking that you are old Maria, unable to maybe move forward on an opportunity because you think, well, I'm not confident because you're still thinking about your teenage self. It's something like that. So you are strong enough. So you've got something coming in, an opportunity coming in, and your reaction to it's going to be, oh, I'm not confident enough to do that. But you're labeling yourself as your on-hold version of yourself. You actually are confident enough, or whatever it is, to do it. So do it. You're stronger than you think. Love. Shauna, love reading for Shauna. Mimi, do you have a question? Is that a yes that you've got a question? Just put your question because it's getting confusing, Mimi. Love reading for Shauna. Ooh, communication is intimacy. Communication about who you really are, being 100% authentic. You want someone like that, someone that you can truly be yourself with and talk to. Someone that you don't have to pretend and try and impress and stuff like that. There go the emails coming through. Shauna's and Mimi's. Thank you, guys. someone to communicate with. So it seems I'm feeling that you're getting attracted to people where you don't have this. You don't have true intimacy. You're kind of, they're trying to impress you. You're trying to impress them, and you haven't got that buddies kind of thing. You want a best friend. You want a best friend kind of an energy that you can tell anything to, share everything with, that kind of thing. That's true intimacy. Seek that. Be aligned with that. I mean, look for that. Ask your higher self for that. Someone you can be like your best mates with, and then it'll flow to you. So it feels to me, Shauna, like you've been banging on the wrong doors, kind of thing, asking for the wrong thing, maybe asking for someone to impress you or something like that. But you don't really want that, because if someone's trying to impress you, you're trying to impress them. You can't ever relax. Not really being yourself. Something like that. Flowing in mystery, then your mystery person will come to you. You're being led there anyway. You thought you had it once, but it didn't turn out. It's just a step along the way. So you're just kind of figuring out what's right for you at the moment. That's part of that relationship journey, It is. Okay, let me get more coffee, and then I'm going to tell you about these cards for the collective. I need a pee as well. Hang on. Pee and coffee time. Break time, everybody. Quick, get yourself a drink. Go for a pee. Be right back. I'm back. Stop dating for a while to get back on track. Same kind of people coming in. Yeah, that's a good move, Shauna. Good to recognize that, right? So we get stuck in some kind of an energy, the same kind of people show up because we're in the same kind of an energy. So it's perfect to take time out for yourself and then step up for self-love. A completely different kind of person comes in. Mimi, what's your question for your reading, or you just want general? So collective cards again. So we've got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands here. A lot of action right there. A lot of action. Let's read them out with the book. Eight of Wands to the Nine of Wands. It's a good progression. When we get 2 consecutive cards like that. I mean, you know, the tarot is a story. It goes from one to the other. The circle of life kind of thing. 8 of Wands is movement and transition. If life has been feeling overwhelming, know that a positive change is still very possible. Possibilities, opening up to possibilities. Now's the time to take any initiatives or opportunities that come your way. Once you can focus on a specific task or goal, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. It's the self-direction, determination, and confidence that comes from clarity, vision, and drive. This also has to do with establishing productive habits and organizational skills. The 8 of Wands may also highlight positive success through group strength and cooperation, a time to be decisive and self-determined. Adventure, change, newfound success, group strength, collabs, successful timing. See you, Sandy. Don't work too hard. And the 9 of Wands, your hard work and efforts are close to a state of completion. About to receive back from it. Ah, yeah, the 6 of Pentacles was in the energy update today. That reciprocation, what goes around comes around, receiving from what we've done. Your hard work and efforts are close to a state of completion. You have the inner strength, wisdom, and perseverance to move forward. But a minor setback or obstacle may suddenly surface. Know that you're incredibly close. So it's important not to lose touch with your goals. Sometimes we get like one last hurdle just before it gets really good. In fact, a lot of the times we get that. It's almost like the universe saying, are you sure you want it? Don't lose touch with your goals. Believe in yourself and your innate ability to achieve success. Because we all deserve it, right? No matter how we look, no matter how disheveled we are, no matter how messy we are, we all deserve that success, abundance, delight, love. After this last challenge, you'll know what you're truly made of. The last challenge. Da, da, da. It'll happen, Shauna, apparently. I know. I'm waiting. Anyway, lots of action to be. I'm not getting that this is about love, but just watch the cards now. Prove me wrong. Mimi. Hi, William. Mimi, does he love me? Look, have you got a daisy? Pick up the petals. He loves me not. He loves me not. We don't have daisies here. Let's make daisy chains. I love daisies. I was thinking about it yesterday. When I got married, I wanted daisies because they're like my favourite flowers. And I was told that, I don't know why I listened to them, you can't have daisies at a wedding. Why not? I didn't have what I wanted in my wedding at all. No, not at all. I was told that I couldn't have it, that you shouldn't want that. I pretty much had the wedding that everyone else wanted, not me. I even had people that I didn't want there. Like, seriously, didn't want them there. Ugh. Anyway, back to Mimi. Does he love you? Yes! He loves you. Tell us more for Mimi. He does love you. Ah, look at you. Waking up warmth. The warmth card is the heart opening card. So you're being woken up to love again. Warm and fuzzies, opening up your heart again, trusting and being loved. Beautiful. Who is it, Mimi? Give us the goss. Come on. Fast up. Tell us all about him. Woo! Take the risk and have sex too. And you're holding out on him. Go for it. Just go for it. Yes, he loves you. It's a heart-opening experience. Warmth. It's really nice. Well, good for you. At least it's happening for someone. It's happening for Mimi right now. No daisies, no bride. I know. Looking back, I can't believe it. I'm like, oh God, there's no way that would happen again. If I was getting married again, I'd have exactly what I wanted. It was a sign. I should have walked out. I did in the end. 7 years later. Deepta, thank you. Well, apparently I couldn't. You know why? Because it was all about money. So what happened was his parents and my parents decided that they wanted to have a competition, I think it was really. They both wanted to pay for something significant in the wedding. So one of them paid for, I don't know, can't remember now. But they both paid for something significant in the wedding. But being as they were, the kind of people that they were, they thought that if they were paying for it, they can have what they want. And it just turned into this shit fast. Assholes. Mimi, you didn't get it. Mimi, you're distracted. You should have watched. Watch the replay. What time is it now? It is... Oh, it doesn't tell me what time and how long it's been streaming. Oh, yeah. It's 56. At about 50 minutes. Mimi, you don't want to miss that. It's really good. At about 50 minutes in the replay, you'll find it. Mimi. What have we got going on here? Someone's got the deep dive. Okay, Deepta, let's do you before I get some more of these out. I've got the tower on the bottom. Deepta, what do we need to do to work? What do we need to do work on? What do we need to do work on now to be ready to tackle our responsibilities again? You wore flat shoes, so you weren't taller than your ex. So I wore these white canvas boots with wedgie. They were like wedges. They were so comfortable. They were great. I loved those boots because my wedding dress was an ex-catwalk one, and it cost me more to get it dry cleaned to be able to wear it after the show that it'd been in, whatever, than the dress actually cost. It was so cheap. It was so beautiful, and it just fit me perfectly, but it was too long. So rather than get it altered, the length of it altered, I got the right size of shoes to lift me up. It's pretty cool. And they were so comfy because I just cannot do like high heels. But I can do like wedgie boot things. And everyone was saying how beautiful they were as well because everyone saw the boots coming out. We had like a horse and carriage thing. And as I was stepping down, everyone got to see my boots and they were like, wow, they're really cool. Mimi, definitely watch it because you need that information, and I'm not saying it again. Because it was nice the way it came out. The cards and the crystal and everything. You'll have to watch it. Watch the replay. Maria, part of my honeymoon was booked by my in-laws. I was 28, my ex-husband was 31. Our honeymoon was at Warner Hotel, full board for the over 55s. Seriously. They got you what they wanted. People are such assholes, aren't they? Okay, Deepta. I'm getting distracted, sorry. What do we need to do work on now to be ready to tackle our responsibilities again? Okay, you need to get clear. Let's move this out that way. Deepta, you need to get clear on what you don't like what you don't want anymore. What? Maybe you're taking responsibility for what you're moving towards, what you want to happen. But this is saying that you need to take responsibility for what you don't want to happen to, what you don't want anymore, and get really clear on that. Like some law of attraction teachings say, oh, don't ever focus on what you don't want, but really you do. We need to be the Queen of Swords sometimes. We need to make clear decisions, have boundaries and stuff like that. That is a good thing to be, not a bad thing to be. It's a very it is positive. We have to do that. We have to do the shadow work. We have to accept life as it is, positive and negative, and make boundaries to the negative and choose the positive and stuff like that. It's part of it. We can't just stick our head in the sand and go, no, there's no negative, there's no negative. Because what happens when we do that? The negative bites us on the bum every single time. So we have to learn that empowerment and stuff like that. But your stage that you're at now, Dietra, it's just acknowledging those things that you don't want anymore. Taking responsibility for that, for the moves that the things that you want to move away from, things that you don't want anymore. And see, it's always inner work, isn't it? You got doubt cancels abundance here and new beginning. So the new beginning will start once you're aligned with it, meaning, yeah, stop doubting that it will happen for you. Again, you know, like I was saying to Mr. Bowers, that book by Dane here, Magic something, whatever I said before. That's a great book for that. I remember I think I've got the Audible version of it, and it would always really open me up to possibilities listening to that book. So I would do the same thing just to get rid of that doubt of abundance, doubt of it being available to you what you want. So two things: get clear on what you need to get rid of, what you don't like, so that you can draw up strong boundaries when that pops up, and open up to possibilities. Don't doubt. Then you'll have your new beginning. You catered and paid for your own wedding when you were 17? Yikes. How can you cater for your own wedding? Oh, I guess it was just like buffet, you do it all beforehand. That's a bit full on. Sue, am I likely to go into business with someone? Thanks for your donation, Sue. Oh no, it's the Gymshark shop in Bangkok. Every time they send me an email, I buy some more. Gotta cut myself off. So, am I likely to go into business with someone? Yes. Tell us about that, Sue. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Wow. Freedom, love, and joy, and then connection. So when you tap into, once you get yourself aligned and you're thinking about freedom, love, and joy, something that would be really fun, you're going to attract someone to you. Connection to go into business with that has that same vision. You'll naturally attract someone that's got that same vision as you to work with. So yeah, you've got a collaboration coming. Based in freedom, love, and joy, that's really good. And get what I want and travel. So there's going to be stuff. What are you going to be doing, Sue? Do you know what it is that you're going to be doing? You will get what you want. That travel, freedom, love, and joy. It's fantastic. Yes. You're very likely to go into business with someone and it's going to be excellent. Of course, there'll be challenges along the way working with people. It's a bit tricky. Going into business with people is a bit tricky. Melissa, your in-laws cancelled your honeymoon using the kids as pawn, so I didn't have something that didn't believe I deserved. Years later, mother-in-law apologised for jealousy. People are shits, aren't they? Well, a good thing that she apologised. Worked on a duck farm. Can't people just be happy for people, you know? Make it special. Worked on a duck farm, Christine. The boss gave you 10 undersized ducks. So you cooked a duck à l'orange. Bought a bucket of strawberries from the farm and made strawberry shortcake. Sounds beautiful. It's sweet. Remember the strawberry shortcake dolls? I used to have one. It was a scratch and sniff doll. She smelled of strawberries. Well, she smelled like fake strawberries. Something to do with music and to travel. Wow, that's exciting. Yay! Mimi got it. Mimi, I think you're a little bit behind. That happens sometimes. No, I mean the timing, you know. Sometimes when you're watching a live, it starts from the beginning instead of being at the point where we are live. Do you know what I mean? You cook through the night. My ex-husband's aunt made my wedding dress. I bought the material. So resourceful, Christine. Wow, that's cool. That food sounds amazing as well. Duck and strawberry shortcake. Wow. Got the star on the bottom. Wishes being fulfilled. It's also about healing too. Yay. I'm happy for you, Mimi. And I'm jealous. Because nothing's happening for me. Ten of Pentacles. I told you. I told you it was going to bring it around to relationships. So we've got the 8 and the 9 of Wands for everybody, right? And that is about taking action. Like I just said before, it's something is about to happen. Oh, yay. 10 of Pentacles. It's everything. Look at these two. Couple. Got the dogs there. Who's that? Grandpa. Kids. The kid's about to pull the dog's tail. Dog's going to back the kid. Tower in the background, fully intact, not falling over. Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's having the dream, but it's the material side of things, you know. So, which leads me to believe that it is about relationship. It's hard to read it out, being lazy. Ten of Pentacles. We know what the Ten of Pentacles is. Why do we need to read it? It's got to be something in there for us. Will, inheritance, solid foundation, heirlooms. It says heirlooms, A-I-R looms. It's heirlooms, H-E-I-R, heirlooms. Family business. Contracts. When the Ten of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it may signify security and solid foundations. Coming together with family, both old and new, is recommended with this card. It also signifies family ties, perhaps a family business or contracts. You may consider looking into your family history and ancestry. Ancestry would be interesting. Has anyone done that? That ancestry thing? I mean, like your DNA. Check out where you're from. I was watching, what's his name? James, skincare guy on YouTube. James Welsh, the Welsh twins. God, that's so funny. But James Welsh, I was watching a video of his the other day when he did that. And he was saying, because he's like dark complexion, he was saying he never tells people where he's from because he could be from anywhere. It could be from India. It could be from Europe. Anyway. Then he gets his DNA thing done. And he said, well, he's Mexican. Mexican, this is what he knows from himself, that he's English. I think he's got a Scottish parent and a Mexican parent. And he knows that there's lots of English and Scottish and Mexican, right? And his ancestry came out that is mostly Swedish or something. He has no idea where that came from. You've done it. Oh, you've done the ancestry tree. No, I mean like the DNA thing. I think that would be really interesting. Looking into your family history and ancestry. Inheritance may be associated with this card as well. Your home life should be good at this time for you as well. Should be. Go back to good memories in life. Ah, that's the anchor thing. That's what it is. There we go. Go back to the good memories in life and embrace your old school ways and traditions. Ooh. Anchor. Anchoring in good times. Sometimes it's so easy to look back at all the crap like we've just been doing about the weddings. There was good stuff about it too. like the duck and the strawberry shortcake. There was good stuff too. Anchor that in. You've done the DNA. So what are you, Christine? What's your mix? Oh yeah, he was mostly Swedish and Native American. He was like, what? Oh, that'd be wild. You found your great-grandfather's name on the shipping logs from Italy. He went back a few times before bringing his wife and child over, 1906. Wow. Well, amazing. Let's get some more tarot out. I think I did everyone's minis. Let me know if I missed you out. Just make sure. Yeah, there's no more emails coming anyway. Yeah, I've never done it. The magician of manifesting something. Wow, something really good. The sun. Tower's on the bottom of the deck. It can stay there. Bye, tower. We're manifesting something really good. That's why it's taking its time, is what I just heard. We're manifesting something really good. What powerful cards. Oh my God. You're Irish and Native American, Melissa. Nice mix. Christine, you're Scottish. That doesn't surprise me. Irish, English, and Western Europe. 1% Norway, with a dash of Norway in. Got a bit of Viking. You would with the Scottish, the Irish. Yeah. So interesting. The Magician and Sun are manifesting something splendid, delightful. Even though I've been right through it, like even though, like this is what life has done to us, but we're manifesting something excellent. So no settling here is what I'm getting. We're manifesting something really good. Not a nice mix when you mix the whiskey. Done with carrots. Carrots, carrots. But the carrots lead us to the good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, so I was a little bit worried about my ex yesterday because he wasn't dressed and it was lunchtime. And just with him saying he's been waiting for the sun to go down and waiting for it to come up. He's depressed. And I've been talking to him about his drug taking because he's pretty much been high since he was a teenager. But he told me yesterday that he's been experimenting with being sober. And he said he's just in this rushing energy when he does. He said when he smokes pot, it calms him right down, it slows him down. I said, well, yeah, I've got that fast energy too, but, you know, and I have used alcohol for that to, at the end of the day, to stop me, to calm me down, to slow me right down. But tell you what, those beach walks in the morning, they do a better job of it. I'm happy that he's fine. Because I asked him a couple of weeks ago, like, who are you then? Who are you without the drugs? Like, what are you like? What are you really like? Do you even know? He didn't know. He does know. I like that he's investigating that. I don't like that he seems to be depressed. He'll get through it though. The Three of Inspiration. The Three of Wands. Journey, a path to be taken. I want to read this out of the Muse book here. So we're manifesting something really good, and then the Three of Wands comes out. So there is a choice to be made. Making progress. Waiting for things to click into place. Expansion of ideas, business opportunities. There it is again. Dreams on the horizon, clear ambitions and goals, a sign that good things are coming. Divinely implemented pauses. Divinely implemented pauses. That's why we're waiting. We're waiting for good reason. Divinely implemented pauses. Alignment. She has lofty goals and giant dreams, and sometimes when she dreams this big, it can take some shifting to get things to line up. Ah, okay. That's where we've got the manifestation of the sun out. It's big. What's coming is big. This space between the first steps taken and seeing dreams realized can feel frustratingly vast. No shit. And the three of inspiration knows that she must trust that things are happening in the background. I love this. I love when like psychic cafes, I love when the readings are like, I feel like an investigator, you know, with the energies, and then they give us all this hope. And do you like it too? I like it. Trust. She must trust that things are happening in the background, even when she cannot see them. She's been at this doorway before. The threshold. Manifesting and waiting. And she's learned that staying true to her vision is the key. She reminds you to continue to do the work while actively seeking the signs that your radiant future is on the way. Enjoy this natural interval. Be careful not to get derailed by doubt, even if you're experiencing delays. Watch for the warm winds to move your pieces into formation, and know that it's totally okay to have to wait for dreams to arrive after you've taken the initial steps to make them happen. Have faith. Their arrival is imminent. The dominoes of joy I seek, infectious happy things. I wait for mine while at sea. Squirrel, with all the songs she brings. Divinely implemented pauses, me too. Let's remember that. Instead of doing the whole patience, rolling my eyes thing. Oh, it's not patience, it's divinely implemented pause. Sweetens it up a little bit. We've got to have trust and faith. There's a doorway there. She is on the threshold, look. Time to wait. No, it is a divinely implemented pause. That's why I had to read that out. Let's get more. I love what's happening with my YouTube channel at the moment. It is kind of blowing up right now. Exciting. But the love life. Oh, we can't even move at the moment. I hear on the mainland that they've actually put roadblocks up between towns, even between, not just big towns, not even in the little sub-districts of each place, in the little villages. You can't move between each other. Because my ex was telling me yesterday, he can't go back. He needs to go back to his farm on the mainland because it's almost mangosteen season and he can make a lot of money from that. So, mangosteens, have you ever tried them? Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, he needs to go back and harvest them and sell them. But he can't at the moment because he can't physically get there with the blocks. So yeah, love life isn't going to be happening. Nobody new coming onto this island for now. Let's get some more out. So we've got a divinely implemented pause. Oh, oh God. Okay, well, let's call temperance is a divinely implemented pause. This is pretty much saying, wait, you've got something really, like really, really good coming. And the temperance is patience. Or a divinely implemented pause. Mangosteens are so good. They might be my favourite fruit. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? You know what I've got? I've got a watermelon at the moment. I'm going to finish it today. It's so good. The fruits are so good here. Throw it back. A lot of waiting, huh? But that's 2 suns. In other words, what's coming is better than we even expect, believe. Throw that back. I quite often do that. My readings, I'm like, I don't want that one, that's crap. I don't ever throw the towel back, but some of them, yeah, I don't want that one. But they end up coming out anyway. Like when I'm shown the same card 3 times, I'm like, okay, I'll take it. The King of Rings. He's massaging his shoulders. He looks a little bit tense here with his man bun. Responsibility and abundance. Stability. The King of Rings. It's kind of good looking, the new gardener. You see what happens to me when there's nothing going on in relationship things. I start looking at the gardener because he's the only man that I can see at the moment. It's the new gardener. He's kind of good looking. He looks like Karat, in fact. King of Rings, responsibility and abundance. Okay, someone who is, so if we're talking about relationships here, this is someone else who is financially stable, doing their thing, you know? Stability, lots to offer, plenty to offer. And that's us too. It's got to be both, right? Taking responsibility for our abundance, being stable, abundant, being responsible. Not too responsible, but you know. Don't be boring responsible, but be responsible for yourself. The nutshell was hard to get through, but the flesh inside is so nice. I used to fight with them. I used to fight with mangosteens. Now I know how to open them. You know what you do? So you get the mangosteen, and it looks like a tomato, everyone, but it's not a tomato. It's got like a thick, dark purple skin on it, which is kind of hard. The mangosteen inside looks like garlic, it's shaped of garlic, but it's sweet and juicy. It's so good. What you do, so your tomatoes like this, you get it on the side and you squeeze it with your palms like that, and it will split, and then you open it up like that, and it's right there. And you go, spit the pips out. I'll tell you another secret as well. I'm very privileged to know this. On the bottom of a mangosteen is like a little flower. There's a little flower at the bottom of it, and it looks like a little daisy kind of thing. You can play this game. Guess how many segments are in the mangosteen, right? There's usually like 5, 6, 7 of these like garlic-shaped segments in the mangosteen. Play this game, Christine, next time you're eating mangosteens. Ask someone to guess how many segments are in the mangosteen. And then play this game with them and go, you know, like weigh it and stuff like that, and go, Hang on, I'll use my psychic senses. How many segments are in this mangosteen? And don't make it obvious, but just look at that little flower and count how many petals are on that flower, because that says how many segments are in there. You can have hours of fun winning at that game constantly until they're like, how do you do it? How are you guessing right all the time? Ding. You used to saw through it. No, it's really easy. I used to pick it apart and get it, and it stains your nails when you do that, and it's so sticky too. But yeah, just squeeze it sideways, it splits. There you go. Yeah, he's the one that whipped it out so I could pee. It could be available. I don't think he's my man though, somehow. A Burmese garden worker. I don't think so. I think I've got a King of Rings coming. I keep on getting that. I keep on getting that Emperor, King of Rings, King of Wands energy. The kings, they keep on coming out. I know that there's someone pretty spectacular coming for me. But the taking the time, there is a lot of restriction right now. Okay, give us more carrots. Watch the carrot card come out now. No, a dragon, not a carrot. Don't tell anyone else about the mangosteen game. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Now, the sun card came out twice there. And beware of self-delusion. We might be thinking, oh yeah, this is right for me. It must be the gardener. He must be right for me because he's good looking and looks a little bit like crap. No, it's not him. Beware of seeing what you want to see just because you're impatient. Click like everyone. Thanks, Christine. Oh, I could make you a moderator, Christine. Do you want to be a moderator, Christine? Where's Timothy today? Where's Chris today? The moderators aren't in the cafe. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Don't delude yourself, family sorrow. We were told to think of the good things about family, but don't delude yourself. Like, remember the bad times too. Be balanced about it. We don't want to go backwards, do we? Into the crap. Would you like to be a moderator, Christine? Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Slowly. Looking at these pictures of turtle tattoos, one of them looked really angry. The face, it's hard to make a pleasant turtle face. Apparently, in pictures. Yeah, yeah, Christine. I'm about to crown you now. You are the chosen one. There you go, Christine. Now when you put a thing in, when you put a comment, you can have a spanner next to your name. I knight you, Lady Christine of the Psychic Cafe. Yay! Yeah, that's what did it. Thank you. That's what did it. You told everyone to like the video. You were acting like a moderator, so I'll make you one. I'm happy. You can be a moderator in the Facebook group as well if you want. Oh Lord, what have we got here? Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair? Me? Unsuccessful plans with her. I don't know what that's about. A fan here says romance, celebration and party, but the rabbit says too much concern with sexual matters. You know, that dragon and the self-delusion, just be careful of that. Sometimes like me and the gardener, you know, the rabbit. Sometimes we can get knocked off track by that instead of holding out for what we really want. We can make things messy. Don't make things messy is what I'm getting from this. Don't make things messy by choosing the wrong thing, by being delusional. Let's get more. Smoke and mirrors, it's being hidden from us. I guess we've just got to be consistent through this while it's working its way out, while it's coming to us. We need to have trust and we need to have faith that something really great is coming, and not delude ourselves and not fall back and not choose just sex when we're waiting for the one, and not choose no, just a pay packet and that crappy job instead of waiting for what we really want. There's a lot of unknowns in this. Smoke and mirrors. Can't see clearly yet, but we will. We will see clearly. You'll see. Come good in the end, and it's going to be a good story, I'm sure. Got to heal our heart first, so that we can be consistently waiting for something. A willing release, yeah. There's that dandelions. That is almost the exact image that's on the front of that book, Dane Here book. Magic and whatever it was called. It's almost exact. I think it was purple though, rather than blue, his book, but that's almost the exact same image as was on the front of that book. We need to open, maybe I need to listen to that book again tomorrow when I'm on my walk. We need to be open to the possibilities, open to the magic, be awaiting it, be in that, open to the magic kind of an energy. Positively waiting for it, not doubting it, not going, oh, damn the carrots and all this waiting and all of that, We can joke about that, but if we were actually in that energy, it's not good. It's not opening that doorway, New stuff needs to come in before Mercury in retrograde. When does it go? When does Mercury go into retrograde, Seals? I'm okay with Mercury in retrograde. I quite like it because it's turn inward time, and I like that. But I did notice that the last one messed me up a little bit, and they don't usually do. They don't usually do that. Used to pick them, yeah. Make a wish. May the 26th. Okay, we've got some time yet. Okay. Thanks for the warning. Ooh, or the 29th. 26th or the 29th, but we've got some time yet, so we're all good. I think this is just asking us to be consistent, hold out for it. Wait for it. Hold out for it. Don't settle. Don't go backwards. Don't go for the gardener. You have heavy Mercury. I was born in Mercury in retrograde. I think that's why I get on with it so well. Because, Mercury in retrograde it's about the inner work. So it's like time to turn inwards instead of outwards, and that's my thing anyway. Hey, Silvermere. Haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Run shadow. Speak for yourself. Oh, only joking. I love this card today. I love just the imagery of this. Us being a hot mess like this. With a tree sticking out of our hair. Like we've just been dragged through the bushes backwards. But it's delightful. It's delightful. But good stuff's coming. Especially because she's been dragged through the bushes backwards. can't believe I've never seen that about this card before. How wonderful. Okay. Life erupted into big change and it's wonderful. Oh, good for you, Silvermere. See, it's going on for Mimi, it's going on for Silvermere as well. I forget your real name. You went as that girl for Halloween once. Did you? The hot mess. Right, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone for coming along. Wonder Girl said the 26th. Okay. Yeah, Wonder Girl, she's on it. She's on it. She knows astrology, that girl does. She's wonderful. She's pretty much the only astrologer I watch now. I don't watch readings anymore. I watch mine. I do mine and I watch mine. So thank you everyone for coming along. Good to see you again, Solomon. And don't forget, I do this 3 times a week now. So I'll see you in 2 days' time. Have a good day, everybody. And thank you for your support of my channel, of course. And thanks for all your donations today. That was fun. And I'll see you soon. Bye.